What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Train, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as you can see, we got my guys on the screen. We got a newcomer, actually, AJ, from Hip Hop Vibes, something light, something slight. We got my boy Sharper here as well. And then Ron from the HCB Collection. Fellas, how y'all doing? We're going to start it off proper. I got to say who to start it off with. I've been realizing that, and that's been on my bad. I apologize for the past videos. So, AJ, since you're the newcomer, how's everything been going with you, man?
Living, man, living, working, grinding, staying busy, podcast, radio, all that good shit. We can cuss on here, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I cuss. Only thing I ain't said is the N-word. That's the only thing I ain't said on here yet.
All right, cool. I'll try to refrain from saying that word.
Yeah, you try to. Yeah. Sharper, how's everything with you, man?
Going good, man. I started coaching last week, so prepping for the upcoming football season in the fall. So hanging in there.
Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Let me know when the games are, man. We'll come out.
Got you.
Yeah, and I also appreciate you too, because you actually got the hat on, which the light of the moon would beam directly down on your head and blind everybody.
Oh, Sean! Hey, look, Sean Livingston. You already starting out with the good jokes, Sean Livingston. Okay.
Krillin. Come on now. Solar flare, real quick, Krillin. Solar flare.
Hey, look. I'm glad. I'm glad you did the full smoke with Matt Barnes and everything. Now you talked about your road to recovery, and now you back blessing us common brothers with your presence. Okay.
But see, at least I'm looked at as a champion. Consistently, you just took L's. I'm just saying, like even in your household, you looked at as a second option.
Okay.
Damn.
Hey, look. Hey, also got called. Hold up. I also got called Derek Fisher. So, hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And Derek Fisher got. Wait, how many rings? How many rings does Derek Fisher? How many rings does he have with your Lakers?
Derek was clutch though.
Ooh.
Derek was clutch though. I don't know if you had a clutch moment.
I mean, for you, you rode on the piggyback.
Other people hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my bad. I forget. We got some talkers on the show. That's my bad. Ron, how's everything with you, man? How's everything with
you? Everything's good, man. Life is good.
Good. See that? Yeah, I apologize.
Everything is wonderful. It's been an amazing week.
I'm gonna just let you guys know right here. You got two Spurs fans, so they're gonna be really excited. I lied and told them earlier we were going to talk about the Spurs, but I'm joking. We're not talking about the Spurs. I just got to get them on the show. Just do it to them like that. Just, you know what I mean? Something slight. What's that?
I'm just saying, number one picks do well with us.
Oh, that's the pass.
Number one picks do well with us.
That's the pass. Okay, that's cool.
You mad? You real mad? You real mad?
That is
so
crazy. That is so crazy. So look, clearly, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might view the game a little bit differently, right? Like, for example, I view the game based on, my team being champions for a while. Sharper views the game as a team that's just been lackluster for a while. Ron and AJ just, they tried hard for a good minute. I ain't gonna lie to you, and they hit a little snag too. But so did we. So I respect them. Wizards though, they go back to the Bullets, please. But
hey.
So then I think the energy might kick up a little bit here. I'm gonna try to minimize the talking with some people, okay? But I think the moment has arrived. Fellas. All right, it's finally here. For the Wizards rebuild. See, I got them again. Like I didn't want, bro.
Every rebuild. The Wizards still gonna suck. Only thing that matters about the Wizards is that they drafted a dude that played with the best player in the draft. Let's keep moving.
I think the funniest thing is, as soon as we talked about the Wizards, Sharper left. Like he already knew. He didn't want no parts of it.
It's cool, Sharper. I got you.
That man is smart.
They paid Bill all this money and they got rid of him.
Hey, now I'm here, baby.
Man had to get
gold, baby. Yeah, baby.
Change up. Yeah.
I appreciate you for changing the camera because again, that solar flare was gonna be real. So
here we go. You talking solar flare, but you can barely see his hairline. Come on, Troy, you can chill. There you go. Put your head down. Put your head down. Let me see it.
Hold up. What's my man to play for the Celtics? with the headband.
You talking about the dude that left
Light
our
skin.
Spurs? You
Oh,
talking about
Derek
White?
White.
You talking about Derek White?
That's so crazy.
That's rude. That's rude, yo. That Derek White comedy. That's fuck. That's about it.
Stop it. You need to stop.
Hey, look.
You
Hey,
look like
look.
Oddish.
Take the braids
You
out.
look like Oddish in the face. You better chill out.
Nigga said oddish.
Okay.
He said,
Hey.
take the braids out. Gonna look like a clone down
Look,
retwist.
head long.
Hey, no, he got.
Head long, I take it out
I'm
now.
sorry,
That head
Clone
long.
down
I ain't
No,
gonna
the
hold
braids
it.
look good. I ain't talking. I'm just saying you get that.
Oh, yeah,
You
shout
know,
out to Shonda. Shout out to Shonda and
Hey,
Smitty.
yeah, she
Shout
did
out to
well.
Shonda and Smitty.
Great job.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
job.
Hey, okay.
Paybacks
Yeah.
always be cool. Some slight, good conversation out there. But look, now Shonda and them out in the head talks out in Virginia side. We can post it up here. But speaking on the Virginia side, again, you know what I'm saying? Sharper, your team is looking a little new. You got Jordan Poole.
Hey, you need to go back to this look. You look good here, brother. You need to go back to this one.
Oh wow.
Yo, he going in. Oh man.
But I always say I look like Sean Livingston though. It's either like I was gonna make a post like who does it.
But I mean, damn, bro, you got the Bow Wow braids. Let me hold you.
He said the lights.
He gonna keep. He gonna keep.
He going in. He going in.
Jesus. Same joke.
Oh,
I always say I look like Sean Livingston. That don't mean nothing.
And I know I look like Thriller. I get it.
That ain't nothing.
And look, they say I look like the Dream. I mean, I've heard everything. Hold on.
Hey, pull up that mic real quick though.
And look, Sharp, let me ask you this. Okay. So look, Sharp, let me ask you this, yo. Let me ask you this. Do you think Jordan Poole can be a good mentor to Johnny Davis? I know you say you don't like Johnny Davis like that, but Johnny Davis did actually start balling a little bit better towards the end of the season. So do you think Jordan Poole and Johnny Davis can actually coexist?
Look.
And there was a couple games with Johnny Davis had like 25. So I'm just saying, like,
this is my thing, right? I would hope so, but Jordan Poole is gonna get more shine now. We got Tyus up there. That's the new backcourt. And we got a bunch of shooters. We still haven't addressed what the main issue is with the Wizards. We can't guard a parked car. Like our defense, like it. I mean, we got rid of. We traded KP to the Celtics. That was big for them. But we know we're gonna be sorry for the next 3 to 4 years. Actually, you know what? Real talk, and this kind of ties into what we were talking about earlier. A lot of us Wizards fans have been talking. We feel like they're playing the long game. What if we draft Bronny and LeBron comes to DC? He comes to what used to be Chocolate City, but he comes to DC.
For what?
You were talking about Toronto. What I'm saying?
I was putting up a good situation, like Sharp. That's y'all not a good situation.
No, I got it. But I'm just saying, what if? Like, what if Bronny gets drafted? You said in the second round, right? Because that's some stuff. No, I'm saying this. What I'm trying to say is that we all talking about putting butts in seats because probably next season you'll be able to get courtside seats for like $70. Shoot, the Mystics games will probably be more expensive than the Wizards games. So what I'm saying is to put butts in seats. I mean, I'm talking crazy, being goofy, yeah, but that's something I wouldn't be surprised if the Wizards did. Like, I remember going to see MJ play Kobe when the Wizards had it.
Actually, I remember.
I remember going to a game and it was sold out like crazy. Because it was MJ and Kobe. Wizards were like 11th in the East at the time. Lakers were in first place. But it was Michael Jordan and Kobe. Mm-hmm. Realistically, we're going to be, hopefully. I want to feel what the Spurs fans felt when they got that ping pong ball bounced their way. Like that, we haven't had, of course, that excitement since John Wall.
Y'all not gonna like so. Next year, right? If
we're gonna be sorry. I mean, we're gonna be sorry for.
But here's the thing, though, Sharp. The next year's number one draft pick. I don't. If that's
it's
who
not
y'all
gonna be the same.
get, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not.
gonna
Yeah,
be
it's not.
football.
It's not gonna be.
So I
It's not
mean,
gonna be that tough.
realistically, but like you're saying, you want LeBron James, so now that's going to take you out of the number 1 draft pick running. I don't think you guys just go all the way at the bottom. Like I don't think LeBron James just does that. Like
I feel like for us, we're gonna try.
Personally, I think you just being a fan right now and you just dreaming. I don't know.
He wants hope. Ain't nothing wrong with hope, bro.
No, I know I was talking crazy.
But I don't know, champ. Ron, let me ask you this: the Wizards rebuild. Do you have any faith in their organization making the right moves going forward? Because first, I was about to say, because I ain't really seen good moves. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't.
Well, here's the thing. Well, let me interject real quick. Here's the thing. We got rid of Ernie Grunfeld, but then after Ernie left, we had his boy Tommy Shepard, who was fooling people. He was a protege of Ernie, so he ran the organization like Ernie. Now he's gone. We're starting from scratch. Like, it's like I feel like this coming from a fan is something that like this whole Bradley Beal situation. Bradley Beal probably should have been traded 3 years ago when his stock was higher, right? And Washington fans, we've been wanting to rebuild and blow it up, but we always knew in the back of our mind under the old regime that it was never going to happen. So we would keep saying, yeah, let's do a rebuild, let's blow it up, knowing that it was never going to happen. When Tommy Shepard got fired, we were shocked. And now we're getting what we've asked for, which we were already bad, but now we're going to be the sticky shit at the bottom of the barrel bad. We've been wanting it, and I guess, never thought it would happen. So now it's happening. It's going to be a 3 to 4 year process. Washington, you would think, it's not a Los Angeles, it's not a Miami, it's not a New York, but it's not like a small market.
Y'all not coming off as competent, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, we got a whole. But here's the thing:
y'all had Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, and y'all made a little push for the playoffs. And then you guys eventually got Kristaps Porzingis. I feel like, you know what?
You did nothing with Kristaps though.
But here's the thing though. If you already had something that
they should have rebuilt with Kristaps. I see what you're saying, Trey.
You should have just kept trying to run with Russell Westbrook, who worked well with Bradley.
We said that. Well, here's the thing.
Or try to find somebody.
Here was the catch. Hold on. I agree with you. It's because they were getting ready to fire Scott Brooks. And Russell Westbrook and Scott Brooks are like this. So they notified Russell Westbrook, like, hey, we're not going to keep Scott Brooks. We're about to fire him. Where would you want to go? And we can help accommodate you.
Right there, though. And I get what you're saying.
The fact that you're moving that piece.
But you basically told Russell Westbrook, hey, we don't want you on the team then. You could have very easily said, we're getting ready to fire your coach. What do you want your contract to look like next year? Like, that's a much different contract.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I mean, AJ, you shook your head adamantly on the Wizards rebuild. And, we're in the DMV. So, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I word the question? Because, like, I don't know how deep you are in an organization like that. But, like, I guess
this is going to be like a New York Knicks rebuild, bro. Like, how long
do you think DMV fans will be patient for the Wizards to get back on track?
Have you seen patient for a very long time?
We've been patient for a minute.
They've been patient for 20 years.
I rocked with the Wizards back in the day. I used to rock with them heavy.
But like y'all have
patient since 2002.
Opportunity though. John Wall and Brad Beal provided some playoff pushes. Again, we had Brad Beal and Russell Westbrook for a little stint, and now it's
the curse of Jordan. They disrespected Jordan. They ain't been right since.
Okay, so
he makes a good point with that, though. He makes a good point.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like maybe just because I'm a Laker fan. After like 5-6 years, if I feel like we're not back on track, you got to fire your owner. Like you got to change. You got to change someone because it's not that hard.
I'm just saying, DMV people we're patient.
Look
at Skins fan. I'm a Skins fan.
I'm right there.
We are patient.
And that's my point. That is my point. I'm a Dallas fan, bro. The way that the DC market works with their sports teams, all of them, they get a big name to draw people to the stadium. They get a little minor bit of success, then they blow it the hell up to save costs. It is a cheap ass town.
Well, hey, I'm glad.
I don't think that this rebuild, even with Poole and with them grabbing a dude from France, if they don't build around Poole and the new France dude, they aren't going to do anything because they aren't going to pay anybody. Like, I hate to say it, they don't have the same GMship as San Antonio where they're going to scout appropriately. Mm-hmm. They're going to keep trying to build off of freaking free agents and trades. And then when it doesn't work or they can't make money, they start blaming the players instead of blaming the organization. Now, no offense, but the lowly, in my opinion, slightly delusional DC fan is more about the city and about the area than about the team. We're all in this crapshoot together. So they're going to keep making money, right? Because they have parts in the city that are going to make the team run. But the reality is, it ain't going to be no 5-year rebuild. It's going to be like 10 years.
I think it could be 5. I do like Bilal Koulibaly, who they just drafted this year. I do like him, and I do think people got to be patient with Buddy. He could be solid.
Going off what he just said, DC, you know, being a Skins Commanders fan, being a Wizards fan, we get everybody's. He's right. Like, San Antonio is grade A on how to run an organization. I remember we drafted Jan Vesely, right? The Wizards drafted Jan Vesely when Ernie Grunfeld was here. How did Ernie Grunfeld find out about Jan Vesely? Off of YouTube highlight clips. My man played 2 years for us, averaged like 4 points a game, wasn't properly developed, and then we traded him and he went to another team. He only lasted a year and then he was back overseas. Whether it be the Skins Commanders or the Wizards, we get everybody's leftovers and what they don't want anymore. Perfect example when it comes to the Commanders and Skins, Donovan McNabb. Mm-hmm. I mean, people forget Donovan McNabb played for us. I would say maybe the only true player that came from another team that was pretty decent and solid with us, that was a big name profile player, was Deion Sanders. That's because on the opposite end, he had Darryl Green on the other side, and then he had a young rookie Champ Bailey in the nickel. We were shut down. Our offense was kind of sketch, but, you know, the secondary was straight. Look at Spencer Dinwiddie. We got Spencer Dinwiddie from Brooklyn, and I know Spencer Dinwiddie was balling in Brooklyn, but look what happened when he came here. I feel like when it comes to organizations, we don't know how to utilize and maximize the talent or the free agents that we get. You just said Kristaps Porzingis. Part of it was injury, but we really didn't know how to use him. You know, we really didn't.
He played well this season, given 20.
No, he did. I'm saying he did.
Now, but look how long he's been.
I would have kept Russell Westbrook, like I said.
But that's what I'm saying. As an organization, y'all did not make the best decisions. So it's like I think y'all actually could take 5 years to do a rebuild and actually get back on track where we can say, you know what, the Wizards are making playoff pushes. But
they're gonna self-sabotage it, you know.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I have heard like some of the Wizards say like they want to sell tickets. You know, they like the storylines and stuff like that. I don't believe that's how you win championships.
It's not. You keep a core together and you build around it.
We had
market is not made for success.
Matter of fact, because you know, talking about
if you look at our years that we've had success, right? Mm-hmm. You look at the original big three with the Wizards: Gilbert Arenas, Juwan Howard, and Caron Butler. None of those three players the Wizards drafted. All those were via trade or free agency signings, right?
But here's the thing, but Sharp, how long did they keep them together though?
We kept them, I think, 3 years, Matt, but we didn't keep them 3 or 4 years, and then it sucked because that was the last time the Wizards had 3 All-Stars together. Like, we had a solid, legit, like, we had a chance. The thing.
Well, look, fellas, now I greatly appreciate this. Did y'all have anything that y'all wanted to say for y'all want to close up shop, or is there another topic that y'all want to talk about before we close up shop?
Spurs got good history with number 1 picks.
Hey, there you
Well,
go.
considering the fact that it's David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama, that's not really, you know, a hot take.
And
I'm not a hot take. I'm just giving you history. I mean, past 2 number 1 picks, both Hall of Famers. I'm saying.
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't gonna keep these boys all too long. But I appreciate y'all boys definitely, and I'll probably have to cut out some of that because that was a little bit of us talking. But no, I really appreciate y'all. But we'll definitely tune in again another time though. I may try to limit the Spurs fans up though. Some of them do be getting annoying, so we'll do that.
Just like Lakers fans. Just like
Lakers fans are always good. We're
annoying
angelic.
as hell.
City of Angels. We're angelic.
Okay.
On that one though. On that one, we're gonna sign off. All right, y'all.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.